Hello, welcome back. Good moment. I hope you are doing okay and well, because it is always good no matter what, right? And we have to keep ourselves in that good, positive, moving forward mindset. So let's do it together, okay? We are going to be transmuting a divine masculine reading. We ended up doing a divine feminine reading yesterday that had some pretty harsh truths come out. And so we're going to do that today for divine masculine. Hopefully they're not too harsh, but words that you need to hear, words within this victim and alpha ownership paradigm that's within yourself, between your true self being and then your victim. And when you operate out of your victim, you are operating out of your self-harm behaviors instead of true self behaviors. And the Lord and I both want you on that true self behaviors path. Just to move your feet forward, your chariot in that direction, you have to be willing to accept that that new path is there, to forgive yourself for anything that you're baggaging along from your past 111. You got to let it go, honey, because as you move forward into this path with everything new and everything to come, and for what's next after this path of self-forgiveness, 1, 2, 3 here, and ascension is on, there's no room in the future for the past. And there'll be so much room for more good when there's not all the bad hanging with you. Okay, only you are the one that is keeping this baggage coming along and experiencing the weight of it and how heavy it feels. Okay, and that takes strength too. It does, but the strength that is supposed to be within your temple, your kingdom here, is to keep you preventing yourself from ever allowing yourself to be hurt again and to become a slave to these emotions, these negative ions inside of you. You're allowing them to be there. You could have the strength to transmute them out yourself and then be able to put in the happy chemicals there, you know, everything that's good for you. All right, Lord, let's do this divine masculine. Look at this here, this 10 of Pentacles. So this is going to be your 10 of Fours. This is your potential energy. This is everything that's worthy to you on the outside and the inside, everything that you possess. If we're taking it on the inside, though, this is going to be your self-worth and your self-value, your self-confidence, your self-efficacy to be able to get something done. You can decide to do it, but are you actually going to do it and do it well? There's so much fear here that just holds you back from being able to transmute every single thing that's heavy here and move on away from it and say, yeah, you know, that's there in the past, but there's this new door to this brand new path that for the first time I see clearly. And divine masculine, you really want to take it. And if you don't, there's always the time to accept what is here, acknowledge it, and then decide to move on. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. 311, and this works for the bad and the good because duality is here. This is for the past, but this is for the present. So which direction are you going to choose? Negative pentacles, negative worth, negative self-esteem, all of that heavy emotional damage baggage that you really don't want to trail around anymore like a crop dust that just always follows you. Could you imagine, 333, we're going to laugh here for a second. Could you imagine if every single emotional trauma that we held inside of our body reeked like a fart? We would never want to be around anybody because we would always give ourselves away about how toxic we were on the inside. But now it's time to smell it and deal with it and take the trash out. Because what that's going to replace is all of this new field to crop dust, this loving energy to sow these seeds and to be able to have an abundance year after year for yourself of worth here. How you feel about yourself, this inheritance on earth here within making heaven crowded in your own terms. This is inner peace. This is inner settlements within yourself and if you are secure or stable or not. There's so much potential here. And as this is here, we got to look at the 1 through 9 beforehand, the whole entire journey of how you got to this point. And then what comes next when your chariot decides to take that path? Your inner children and everything that's worthy about them in the flesh comes in. Their spirits have already been there. That's all what the 1 through 9 is, from the wands to the swords to the cups, now the pentacles, the wounds to the truth, cleansing of the boo-boos, and then healing. It's all right here for you, sweetheart. That's beautiful. And And then you get your Queen and King of Pentacles energy, which is that Emperor and that Empress, happy home, happy house life within your soul's nucleus, the temple itself. And as that temple is being ran properly within that security and that stability, here's this Ten of Pentacles to continue moving forward in your direction and overflowing everything that's worthy to you in your favor, because you decided to move your chariot in that direction, Divine Masculine. That's beautiful. I love that. That also just gives that Lover's decision, and you're able to move forward in and outwardly, knowing that I'm here settled in the 5D, and then I'm also going to be able to project it and have it in the 3D, because I finally made the decision to move forward for myself and decided to let go of the past. There's no room for it in the future, and this is why the future wasn't able to ever come in for me. I didn't make room for it. Lord, what else is here? Thank you. 2 cards here. Oh my God, the Lover's card, which I literally just said, and then the Ace of Swords. This is Ace of Twos. That means that there's going to be 4 wands here, honey. Okay, 4 wands, insecure instability. You have the mindset to choose over and over for yourself what you're going to leave behind, to move yourself in the right direction, to bring in all of that peace for you, to have you on the right side here. The straight path moving forward within that Lover's decision. And honey, if the Lovers is here, it's because that Hierophant energy was there first. That self-love before you could have out-love to your divine counterpart. Okay, please show me here where there's any room for any self-harm behaviors, because this is the future. You are able to stay strong in your spiritual backbone that you earned from all of your boo-boos, that you were able to accept and acknowledge. And now you can make that Lover's decision for yourself in your strength at any God-given time, because that's another gift that he's given you to overflow everything that's good for you here. But let's look at this self-harm behavior, Divine Masculine. Let's look. Look at, you were just killing your true self over and over and over and over again, and it feels so effing heavy. And this is literally just the victim to the alpha paradigm shift, honey. All you have to say is, you know what? I'm not going to be a victim anymore. As soon as I decide I'm not going to be a victim anymore, 7-11. And when I'm not going to be a victim anymore, I'm going to be the alpha to my true self. That doesn't mean that my victim's never not going to act up. And every time I feel something heavy, I'll just throw it to the dog. She likes, or he likes, the victim likes these emotional treats anyway. They're emotional treats. And if your victim's going to be happy, then you're still able to stand strong over here and look at what's going on from the true self of you and your true self behaviors, and not your true self-harm behaviors of just killing yourself and your true root, your true growth at all times. Then you get to put this back over here. The alpha is now secure and stable once more, as that victim is now happy over here in the corner. You don't see her, but you know that she's there. You know, victim could be that feminine power within you, masculine. I'm saying she because I'm reading it as that. That Lovers is here, both parts of you. And if that divine union is there, that means that that victim is also there with that alpha. And a lot of the times when we're emotionally unstable, it is because their divine feminine power is unstable. But if that victim is over here and you're able to act upon the strong proof of it, there you go. You have to still separate out that feminine power within that masculine power. The feminine power is just how you feel and how you're able to control your emotions, because they are very manipulative if you allow them to be. If you allow them to be. Boom, boom, right here, okay? Let's see the bottom of the deck. My gosh, Divine Masculine. You have the strength. You do. You absolutely do. And all that you're making room for is everything that's yours anyway, everything that you've always wanted. If the Lovers is here, that true divine counterpart too, the whole just happy of your home and being able to produce this family that you've always wanted as the Emperor. Shut up, Lord. See, Divine Masculine, it's all here for you. And that's what happens when you decide to move your chariot. That Hierophant is there, that Lovers, then we have to have 2 by 2 from the chariot, from the Hierophant energy itself. Look at that. All you did was move forward. All you did was say, I'm not going to leave this behind, or I'm not going to take it with me. I have to leave it behind. I have to make room for more good, because I've got a lot of future ahead of me. Page of Wands, exactly. This is going to come in with that when you continue to kill yourself over and over and over. Well, all you have to do is come down to your truest inner self, your inner boy at this point, and recognize, you know what? I do forgive myself, and I do accept myself, and now I have to move forward in the right direction. I have to gain my control back, because there's a lot to invest in, myself and my world on the outside. King of Pentacles, see, look at that. It was already projected from the beginning. You are yours. You are your own worth, and you are able, and you are enough. You are the alpha to your victim. Love you. Wounds into light.